It's the biggest game day of them all on IHUKTV in association with SMP Europe. Just there, these boys going out for one of the biggest games of their lives. GB need a point for promotion, 2 points for the gold medal, and of course if Italy win in regulation time, they will be going up to the top flight. It's been a really special day for many reasons in particular. Jonathan Phillips with his 116th and final cap for his country. What a leader he's been. A very emotional speech by Davy Phillips before the game, and some real great adulation for one of the greatest players that GB has ever seen. And of course, we've had the Stanley Cup with us since yesterday. It went to the GB dressing room yesterday, and today thousands of fans got their chance to have their picture with the cup. But it's time now for the talking to stop. It's time now for one of the biggest games on home ice. Thank you to everybody that's turned up. It's a packed National Ice Centre, a packed Motorpoint Arena. People have turned out in their thousands, and the big one, this is what happened.
Third 137th overall pick by the Columbus Blue Jackets way back in 2009. Pietranero had that bounce away from him. Hammond goes down. There's a penalty coming up against Pietranero. GB will get the first power play of this massive clash against Italy.
Yeah, stick just in the skates there, and Hammond goes down. Easy call for the referee right there. We always talk about put the sticks between a player's legs, and he's going to go down every time. Not a real good play in your defensive zone. Pietranero, one of their better defensemen also, so he'll be a big miss on the penalty kill.
GB are second in the tournament, 33.3%. Italy second on the power penalty kill at 80.1%. Good power play against a good penalty kill. GB looking for the opening goal in front of a sellout crowd at Motorpoint Arena. Here's O'Connor to Mosey. Hammond. Lake goes to the bumper position. Perlini's on the back post. Mosey to Hammond. Back post in! Perlini! Power play goal, Perlini! 1-0 Great Britain!
Just a great pass from Hammond, and what happened was Lake kept moving up in the high air of the slot area, and everyone from Italy started to watch Lake. Watch him, he moves up. Hammond comes back to Perlini, just standing on the far post, taps that in the back of the net. Great pass. The Italians sleeping a little bit at the back post there. Surprisingly, Larkin, pardon me, doesn't have his head up, doesn't look behind him, I should say, and he gets beat from Perlini, who sneaks in behind and just puts that in the back of the net.
Betteridge takes a bump from Pietranero. Here's Frigo. Frigo trying to turn it up. Ice penalty coming up against Cade Nielsen. Fazio will go for the extra skater. And there's a delayed penalty coming up on Cade Nielsen. Spornberger leaves it for Michelli. Michelli right up the middle. Michelli trying to go coast to coast. Spornberger dishes it off. Spornberger to Tedesco. Back to Spornberger. Here's Daniel Tedesco, who had 31 goals in league play for Guildford this past season. Tedesco back to Larkin. Larkin with a shot, redirected in front. A delayed penalty coming up on Nielsen. Larkin with the shot. Brunner was in front, might have come off a GB stick, and through all of that, it's a 1-1 hockey game.
I think you're right, Murph. It looked like it went off a GB player, then through the legs of bounds. He had no chance on that. And we'll have a good look at it here. The Italians do a good job getting possession of the puck and keeping possession. That shot comes in there, and it looks like it will be Larkin's goal. He's been putting the puck in the back of the net. We did talk about on defense how they do get their goals from their defensemen. That's a good shot. Just unfortunately for GB, it goes off someone in front, and Bounds just doesn't have time to react to that.
They are going right back up to the top level, Poland. One of these teams will join them. Perlini and Petan. Petan will draw it back to Luca, to Spornberger. DeLuca will shovel it into the corner. Petan will chase it down. Richardson is in there, as is Perlini. Nathaniel Halbert pushes it past Tedesco. Here comes Hammond. Hammond with some room, drops it for Kirk. Kirk sends it across, and it's bounced off a Spornberger skating up and over the net. Petan backtracking there was Hammond. Good start from the Hammond line. They came out skating hard. Here's Kirk. Kirk trying to get Fazio all twisted around. Here's Patan. Patan up the middle. Frigo. Frigo, the drag and shoot off the left pad of bounds. Halbert quickly on to Dowd. Robert Dowd with 2 goals and 2 assists so far this week. Here is Dowd. Dowd to the backhand, flipped it around. Pietranero. Mantenuto gives it away. Here's Nielsen. Nielsen scores! Nielsen looked off with a bit of trickery and slots it home on Fazio. 4th in the tournament for Nielsen. 2-1 hockey game.
Nielsen fooled everybody on this play. Good hustle from Dowd down low to get to that puck and just push it out to Nielsen. And you're absolutely right, Murph. He looks the other way and everybody free. Fazio kept an eye on him though, but Nielsen just put it between his legs. And watch, Nielsen looks away, then slides it quickly. Fazio just can't close those legs quick enough. Great play from Nielsen. He was looking at Betteridge, who was coming in for a possible shot. Nielsen's such a smart player. He does some really clever things out there in the ice.
Throws on the brakes. Curran was coming for him, but he slips it on to Pietranero. Tedesco sidesteps a hit from O'Connor. Lake is there. Good defensive layers for Great Britain, but Tedesco wins the battle. Throws it out to DeLuca. DeLuca sent that about 3 feet wide on the glove side of bounds. Curran tied up with the official. Mosey comes in to help out. Curran loses it to Patan, and now Trivelato. Trivelato, long-range shot. DeLuca was in front, but he's handled. Patan gets the rebound, scores! Patan slots it home. 2-2 hockey game at Motorpoint.
Oh. Patan was just able to get to that rebound first. Nice wrist shot, stick side on Bounds. Bounds got a little piece of that one, I think. Not enough, though, to keep it out of the back of the net, and a nice finish from Patan. Let's have a good look at it here. Just getting that shot through to the net with traffic in front, and right there, puck comes out. Patan gets to it first, and as he's falling, he just fires it quickly. I think he surprised Bounds with the fact that he was able to get that shot away as he was falling through the air. Right here, he's basically off his skates when he releases that shot. Somehow or another, he gets enough on it.
Nathaniel Halbert. Hammond left it for Kirk. Kirk had to touch up onside. Sends it across to Nathaniel Halbert. Back across for Hammond. Hammond lets his play into the corner. He was trying to get that to kick out to Kirk. Didn't quite work out. And Traversa from Marchetti. Marchetti with a terrible pass. Gave it away. And here's a chance for Hammond. Hammond in. Hammond goes to the back and scores! Puck to Twine. Oh, so fine. Hammond makes it 3-2 GB.
What a move from Hammond, and the Italians just couldn't get the puck out of the end of the ice. Betteridge gets it down to Hammond. What a move from Hammond. Shoulder shake one way then the other. Goes to his backhand, completely fools Fazio and just chips it over his pad. That's an excellent finish from Hammond.
Wins the face-off. Well, a giveaway. Dowd nearly stripped Miglioranzi, and Miglioranzi was turned the wrong way. Here's Zanetti. Zanetti in transition off the skate of Mosey. Mosey outworks Zanetti. Dowd. Dowd gives it away in front. Zanetti. Zanetti with a little redirect on the shot by Frigo. First mistake of the game by Dowd, who has been excellent. Dowd recovers. Wheels down the left side. He's got Betteridge. Betteridge going to the goal. It's off his skate, or he might have had a good-looking shot. Picked up by Mantenuto. Here's Frigo. Frigo. Well, what a finish by Glera. Glera joins the rush, finds the back of the net. 3-3 hockey game. And for Glera, his first goal of the competition.
Again, another defenseman jumping up into the play. Glera this time finishes off nicely, puts it up and over the glove of Bounds. GB get caught a little bit deep on this one. And right here, puck just goes to the outside, and a nice pass in there to Glera. Frigo does a great job, puts it right in the perfect spot too, where Glera just takes it, pushes it up in front of his body and just snipes it into the top corner.
Halbert will have to retreat as that took a funny bounce. O'Connor. Back to Halbert. Lake Right up the middle, Lake had it roll on him, but he stays with it. Lake left it, Halbert picks it up. Halbert out front. It was redirected up and over by Hammond, too far for Kirk. Kirk will backtrack, 4:20 remaining in the second, and Kirk is pulled down. Kirk is pulled down, play goes on, here's Nielsen. Nielsen to Halbert. Halbert calls switch with O'Connor. O'Connor at the right point, down low for Kirk. Perlini, now Hammond, Perlini scores! Perlini with his second, 4-3 Great Britain.
The exact same goal is on the 5-on-4 power play from GB, where Perlini just ghosts in on the back door. Hammond spots him, and again, it's just a tap in for GB. Poor coverage. I know it's a 6-on-5, but you have to protect your goalie and make sure that pass doesn't come to the back door like that if you're Italy. But another great play from Hammond and a great finish from Perlini. And GB take the lead again.
Gold and promotion at stake for the host nation. Perlini wins it back to Richardson. Nathaniel Halbert for Perlini. Gets the puck in deep. Fazio talking to Trivelato the whole way. Trivelato to Larkin. Now Tedesco. Inside 3 minutes remaining. Tedesco and company. The goalie is gone. Fazio is gone for the extra attacker. They're all in. They're down by a goal. They need something here, but Kirk has the open net. Kirk swings out wide. Liam Kirk just misses to the left post. It's going to skip all the way down to Patan. Patan cuts back Perlini, took away his angle. Here's Mosey. Mosey off a glove, an Italian glove, so no icing. Trivelato, 2:15 remaining. Liam Kirk with the steal. Liam Kirk with the open net. Here's Nielsen. Nielsen scores! 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 What's your favorite color, Great Britain? It's gonna be gold! It's gonna be gold on a Friday night at Motorpoint Arena. Cade Nielsen with his second of the game. 5th of the tournament. 5-3 Great Britain.
Kirk was exhausted on the play, but he kept going. He kept pursuing the puck, putting the defenseman under pressure, was able to get the puck out in front to Nielsen, who just buries it and finishes the game off, and the gold medal for Great Britain. Great Britain got the touch where the defenseman touched it as the puck was going down the ice. That negated the icing. Kirk stayed on the... I think Kirk was tired. He probably could have went for a change, but decided to keep the pressure on and not give the Italians time to set anything up. A big goal for GB.
To the captain, Jonathan Phillips to Lakovic. Lakovic into the corner. 10 seconds remaining. We'll let the crowd take you home. Take a bow, Jonathan Phillips. Don't be sad, it's over. Be glad. We've had Jonathan Phillips for 20 years in a GB jersey. He'll go off into the sunset as a legend, as a gold medal winning captain. GB 5, Italy 3, gold and promotion for the hosts. They're going up to the top world championships next year. Jonathan Phillips in his last act as captain, alongside Luke Tardif, wants to get his hands on that first place trophy and gold medal. World champions of Division 1A. Jonathan Phillips, this is his 106th game in a GB senior jersey. He spent more than half of that as the captain. A consummate professional. Wow. Raise it to the rafters, Jono. You deserve it. World champions, Division 1A. The streets of Nottingham will be GB blue tonight with a tinge of gold. Jonathan Phillips, the legend, skates off into the sunset with another gold medal.
Pete Russell, congratulations. Home ice, look at this crowd. I can't quite believe it. How does that feel?
It's great. We've got a great coaching team, a great team of players, everybody work together, and you know, you're at home doing it, it's tough at home. But I thought, I think we deserved that, and we battled out in the end, and that's the most important thing, and we got another gold medal and we go up. It's a kind of wild story, isn't it?
How much did this crowd play their part? It was unreal.
Yeah, sure, the guys have good character, they really have character, and the crowd are great, but the way we battled and went was unbelievable. The first 2 periods we really pushed the pace in the game, and the end we battled over, they wrapped a lot of pucks, and then we started winning more battles again. It's just great, Chris.
What do you think this can do for GB ice hockey? On home ice, look, there's 6,000 people here, just seeing your team promoted to the top flight.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's probably, I wish you could see fans like everywhere, but it's a great experience. And my wife and daughter and my family get to come, so I'm going to go and see them.
Congratulations. Jono, well, congratulations. I'm going to ask you to try and put that into words.
Honestly, it's I said what it would be like, and I described it as a fairy tale ending, and it really is. I don't think I've ever been as proud to be a part of something like this as I have been for the past 20 years. This is, I've always said this is the most special thing you can do, is represent your country. And the boys that have been involved over the last 20 years, and especially tonight and the last week or so, is one of the most special feelings ever. And I always talk about, I play hockey to make memories, and we've just made one of the biggest tonight again.
You've had so many moments, haven't you? There's been Budapest, there's been Slovakia, but how special is it to do it on this ice in the UK with that noise and the 6,000 fans?
It's right up there with all them. And as soon as we came out, you could feel the building, you could feel the energy, and we thrive off that as a team. I think we're such an energetic team, and it's been absolutely fantastic all week, and we couldn't be more thankful to these fans.
You kept it secret all week, but you've been playing with an injury. How hard has it been to play through the pain? I mean, what I'm trying to say, there was never any chance you weren't playing, though, was there?
No, definitely not. It was hurt my hand there against Lithuania, and there's no way I was going for an X-ray then. So we'll go for an X-ray tomorrow and see what's wrong. But there's no way I was going to miss.
It kind of sums it up, because you're telling me that Matthews just talked about how he probably shouldn't have been playing. I'm sure there's countless boys, but that again underlines this spirit that there was no way anyone was wimping out on that game.
No way, and exactly, and you saw Matthew, take that hit and come back on, and it's just not a question. You just do it, and that's exactly what you expect from these guys. They're absolute warriors.
And can you put into words just personally what it's been like to do this in your final game of ice hockey for Great Britain? 116 caps. Put into words what it's been like personally.
I mean, again, whenever you get to represent your country in anything that you do, but when it's something that you've absolutely loved since you were a young child and have done for so long, and then your last game you play in is in front of your home fans, winning a gold medal to send the boys back to Pool A, then words can't describe it. This is a special group of boys, and I don't just mean the team on the ice, but the off-ice team as well. I think the bonds that we've formed and the trust is second to none, and they'll never ever be replicated.